Hello there. Welcome to the setup tutorial for our miniOrange LDAP Active Directory login for Intranet Sites in Multisite Environment Premium plugin. To install the plugin, please navigate to your network admin and click on Plugins. Click on the Add New button. Now, click on the Upload Plugin button. Click on the Choose File button to select the plugin zip file. Once done, click on Install Now button. To activate the plugin, click on the Network Activate button. Now, click on the plugin in the left-hand side section. To configure the plugin, first you need to log in with miniOrange. Enter the credentials and click on the Login button. Enter the license key and click on the Activate License button. In this tab, click on the drop-down and select the Subsites and click on the Save button. You will now be taken to the LDAP Configuration tab. Click here to select your directory server. The plugin supports connecting to your server using either the LDAP or LDAPS protocol. Here, enter your LDAP server hostname or IP address. If you have a custom port number, change it here. Check this if your server uses TLS connection. Enter the LDAP admin username and password. Once done, click on the Test Connection and Save button. On successful connection, you will get this success message. Now, scroll down to the LDAP User Mapping Configuration section. Here, the search base you mention will allow the plugin to search for users under that search base. You can have a look at the different possible search bases present in your Active Directory by clicking on the Possible Search Bases, Base DNs button. Please select the search bases or organizational units and click on Submit button. You can activate this option to manually enter the search filter in the prescribed format. Additionally, you can select any particular username attribute by clicking on the checkboxes. Once done, click on this button to save the user mapping. You will see the success message after a successful mapping. Now, scroll down to the Test Authentication section. Enter username and password, then click on the Test Authentication button. Here is the success message you will get following successful authentication. Now, click here to proceed to the Sign In Settings tab. Click here to enable the LDAP login. Here is a list of all the subsites, along with checkboxes for choosing the appropriate login method for each subsite. Click on the checkbox to choose the login method. Once done, click on the Save button. Scroll down a little. Here, you can choose to redirect users to a specific WordPress page immediately after they log in. This feature allows you to automatically register user into the WordPress database when they log in. Enabling this feature will protect all the website content by login. Now, proceed to the Role Mapping tab. Scroll down a little and click here to choose the site where you wish to assign roles. Click here to stop creating users automatically if the roles are not mapped. Click here to choose the default role for users for which mapping is not defined. Here, you can assign the roles to the users, add the LDAP groups in front of the WordPress roles. Multiple groups can be added and are separated by semicolons. Once done, click on the Save Mapping button. Now, to enable the role mapping, click here. If you do not wish to override the existing user roles, please click on this checkbox. Click here to enable the fetching of nested groups. Here, you can specify the attribute that stores group names to which the LDAP users belong. The default LDAP group attribute name is member of. You can change this according to the group attribute name present in your Active Directory. Once done, click on the Save button. Now, scroll down to the Test Role Mapping Configuration section, enter the username and click on the Test Configuration button. On successful role mapping, you will get a Test Successful pop-up. Now, scroll up and click on the Attribute Mapping tab to configure attribute mapping. Our plugin allows you to configure multiple attributes. There is a list of default attributes you will need to fill in. You can choose the default display name of the users by choosing an option from the drop-down. You can also add multiple custom attributes present in your Active Directory if any. Simply enter the attribute name and click on the Save Configuration button. Here, enter the LDAP username and click on this button to test the attribute configuration. You will get a test successful pop-up when attribute mapping is successful. Now, scroll up and click on this checkbox to enable the attribute mapping. Enabling this checkbox will update information in LDAP when user edits profile. Once done, click on the Configuration Settings tab. The Configuration Settings tab will allow you to export configuration of the plugin from one WordPress site to another. This will be useful if you do not wish to reconfigure our plugin on another WordPress website. Click on this checkbox to export the service account password in encrypted form. Click on the button to export the configuration. This tab is useful when importing plugin configuration from an older WordPress instance. Click here to choose the configuration file. Once done, click on this button to import the configuration. In the Authentication Report tab, you will be informed about the failed login attempts that have been made while users are trying to log in into WordPress site. By enabling this, the user report table will remain after the plugin is deactivated. Enabling this checkbox allows you to view the failed user authentication logs. You can view your account information here under My Accounts. You may find the answers to the most common questions we receive under the FAQs. If your question isn't answered here, please feel free to contact us. Click on this button to have a look at the premium licensing plans we offer. Here, you can check out our pricing plans for single site as well as multi-site environment. To have a better understanding of our plans, check out this plan comparison table. Check out the add-ons we offer to enhance the usability of our plugin. Here are some of our most popular plugins. LDAP Login for Intranet Sites. LDAP Active Directory Login for cloud and shared hosting platforms. WordPress Login and User Management Plugin. And Staff Employee Business Directory for Active Directory Plugin. Please see the description for add-ons and additional information. Thanks for watching. For more information, you can reach us at www.miniorange.com. And you can also contact us at LDAP support@securify.com.